Hi everybody, how are you? Here's a new video about hair systems, and on this video I'm going to show you a little trick when it comes to fixing your hairline when it starts getting sticky. So you know how you attach your hair system and it looks good and it's still on, like the glue or the tape is still stuck. Usually this happens when you're wearing tape. So this is when you wear tape is the equivalent to a lift, because when you wear liquid adhesive or glue, the hairline starts lifting when you get sweaty, or when you get a lot of water in your head, like you go to a pool or you have a shower, you take a shower. But when you wear tape, you don't get as many lifts, but what happens is that you start getting a sticky hairline because the tape starts dissolving. And also, I'm certain that with the water, when you sleep, that you move your head all the way around, like The Exorcist, it sounded like you move your head all the way around. If you're in a car, for example, yesterday I was in a car and it was very windy, so it seems as if the hairline moves back a little bit and it exposes some of the adhesive that you have. So I've been wearing this hair system for a week, and like I said, and like I showed you on hi husband, like I showed you on my previous video, hello. I've been to a pool this weekend. I've been in a car with my wind blowing through my hair. So of course this is going to start moving back a little bit. But this is still stuck pretty well. So it's not a moment to redo my hairline or redo the whole thing. Especially since this is a very thin base. This is the UTS model, the ultra thin skin 0.03 millimeter poly base. So when you're removing the tape or the adhesive, this is very fragile and it can get ripped. So the longer you can keep it on, the better. So going back to the beginning, you start getting a sticky hairline. Do you see? I put my finger and it's sticky. So what I'm going to do a little fix so we don't have to endure having this sticky hairline, especially when this doesn't need to be redone. Okay, so what we're going to need three elements. You're going to need a headband, you're going to need a bit of isopropyl alcohol, and some Q-tips. Okay, so this headband is from my bachelor party. So as you can see, it had some feathers there. It had a little sign on top with the Toy Story letterings that said something else. I don't remember what. Who cares, right? Okay, so what you're going to do, you're going to put on the headband to make sure that your hair is pulled back. Okay, and it exposes your hairline. And then what you're going to do, you're going to get a Q-tip and you're going to get some, I don't have many isopropyl alcohol left. I've already ordered some there. Okay, you get the Q-tip really wet with isopropyl alcohol, and then you start rubbing it in your forehead where the stickiness is, but try not to touch the edge of the base, because as you know, the isopropyl alcohol is an element that is used to remove your hair system. It's something that kind of like loosens the adhesive and removes any remains of adhesive that you have, and it removes the adhesive when you want to remove the hair system. As you can see, this Q-tip, this was kind of dirty, just a little bit, right? But the thing when you get that sticky hairline is that any dirt that's going around, it will stick there, because of course it's sticky. Anything will get stuck right there. Okay, so we rub that part of the hairline with the isopropyl alcohol to remove that extra stickiness that we really don't need. Okay, so we start touching and feeling that the stickiness is going away, but making sure that we do not get the hairline loose, because we don't want the hairline to really lift. We just want to make sure that all traces of stickiness from the tape that kind of dissolved, or any movement that the hairline had to the back, and left any exposed adhesive, gets cleaned up. Okay, so I'm doing this in front of the camera instead of in front of the mirror, so it's not the best way to do it, but I do it for you guys. I'm just showing you guys how it's done instead of doing it in a more secure way, which is making sure that the isopropyl alcohol does not touch the edge of the base of this hair system, because that means I will start getting lifts. All right, so it is still a bit sticky, so I'm going to keep adding more isopropyl alcohol. I know this is not the best way to do it, right? It should be better if you put the Q-tip inside a bottle of isopropyl alcohol, but I don't have one. This is all of the isopropyl alcohol that I have left. So this is the best I can do to show you guys. All right, so we rub it a little bit more, making sure that all of that annoying stickiness gets removed without getting a lift on our hairline, on our base. Okay, so I think this is pretty good. There is a tad bit of stickiness, but nothing like at the beginning. Okay, so I think this is good for now. Just a little bit more to get rid of any residue and making sure that our hairline doesn't look all dirty and nasty. But I want to stop right now because I don't want my hairline to lift. Okay, so this is pretty good to remove the stickiness, but it's not going to be 100% perfect because you don't want the hairline to lift. So you shouldn't be rubbing like a lot of isopropyl alcohol, and you should stay clear of the edge of the base so it doesn't lift. I think I'm doing that. Like I said, it's not the same looking at myself in my little tiny face in the camera as if I was looking at my big fat face in front of the mirror, but I think this is pretty good. All right. Most of the stickiness is gone, so maybe I can do a little face wash now that I have my my headband on, so I can help remove any remains of stickiness. Okay, as you can see, as I showed you, the Q-tip has some dirt on it, which means that we did good in rubbing some isopropyl alcohol right below where the hairline starts. All right, guys, so this is the little tip that I wanted to show you. Like I said, this is something that you do when you wear tape. Also, when you wear liquid adhesive, is something that you do when you first attach it, because sometimes when you put the liquid adhesive in your forehead and you attach the hairline, then some hairs may get stuck because some tape is on your forehead as well. So it's the same thing. You use some isopropyl alcohol and you rub it a little bit to remove those hairs that were stuck to your forehead. So this is similar, but like I said before, usually when you have a hair system on for a week and you've been doing lots of stuff and you've been sweating, you're going to start getting lifts. With tape, you don't get as many lifts, but you start getting the stickiness. As you guys know, there's no perfect way of attaching a hair system. Everything has its pros and its cons. The same with the bases. the lace bases and the poly bases, they all have pros and cons. If there was a perfect hair system for everybody, it would be a perfect world, and there's no such thing. All right, guys, this is it for now. I'm going to wash my head, my face a little bit now to remove any traces of stickiness and dirt, and I'm going to go back and see how much longer this attachment will last. So again, this is the UTS model from Lord Hair. It's the thinnest base, the 0.03 thin skin with the color number 22, the lightest color that Lord Hair has. And you can get $20 off if you use my code ST36, ESTI36 on the Lord Hair website, plus 20 additional dollars off if it's your first purchase at Lord Hair. So guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time, and have a good day, and especially have a good hair day. Bye.